Both hands.
Peace and blessings, beloved family. Welcome to another amazing episode of Who Naked Up in Here. I'm your host, Mr. Witz, alongside my gorgeous and professional co-host, the phenom known as Gifted. Everyone, please open up your hearts and your mics and let's greet each other the way family do.
Yes, all right.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
we made it.
Yes, we made it.
yes,
Good to be in the
We made
house.
it to
Barely.
Wednesday.
yes,
Barely.
Let me turn my TV down. I'm
barely,
Right.
tripping off Martin.
barely.
Yes, we made it to
Yeah.
another beautiful, beautiful day.
So glad to have you back, Nemo. You were missed last week. We were grilled. Where's Nemo?
Yes, you missed
Like
that
we
much.
locked you out or we did something to you.
Right, right.
I'm
We
not
suffered.
kidding. I was getting DMs and everything.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
you know
good to
you're
be
such a
back.
indeed, and you know you're a
Yes.
major part of this connection, brother. So
Yeah.
Wow.
it's only right that you be missed and you're not here with us.
Wow.
Mm.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Good
Absolutely.
to be here.
Are you ready to get started, Mr. Witz?
Yes, I mean it. For those who are um here with us and those who will be viewing later, this is an open mic. This is a safe space to share. Here we treat each other like family. There is no judgment. There's only love and support for the artists as well as the artistry that is expressed up in this space. Um, for those who would like to share, there's a reaction button at the bottom of the screen. If you click on that, there's a raise your hand emoji. All hands that are raised will be acknowledged that you would like to share. We allow for 2 lengthy pieces. If your pieces are short, then we have some wiggle room for you to do a little bit more to be expressive. We want to make sure everybody is heard, again, who's looking to share. All that we ask is that you keep your mics muted while someone is sharing. That way we're not interrupting or disrespecting the artist or the artistry. There's an open chat room that we influence you to comment in as often as possible. But sometimes there's some things that we catch from one another, and we would like to share. And sometimes it's a little difficult to hold on to as the show progresses. So please utilize that chat room as often as possible. Share, 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 because the love that you give may be the
Hello there, Kara.
Hey, Marianne,
Kara, your paws are gonna.
welcome.
It's okay. I think she was speaking with someone else, so I
It's
muted
okay.
her.
I just had to like
You can come back when you're ready,
talk
Marianne.
about. Mhm.
All right.
All right. Well, yes, yes. Let's get the show started. Did I cover everything, Gifted? Give me
Yes, except have a good time. Let's have some fun tonight.
yes, yes. Let's have some fun. And keep in mind we're still taking ideas for we're coming up on our 100th episode. This here is episode 91. So we got 9 more weeks until our 100th episode. Keep in mind that we're trying to come up with something that's going to be fun for us all so we can have a beautiful celebration.
Yes.
And I'll
I
also
see you,
let you
Jess.
know, I'll count the weeks up and let you all know when that 100th episode is actually going to hit so that we can be prepared for it. Hey, Brandy.
Lady K is right, 92.
Oh, we're at 92. Oh,
Last
see,
week was 91.
see, that's why we got to do some counting. Thank you, Lady
Go
K.
ahead. Go ahead. Thank you, Lady K. All right. Yes, yes. So excited though. We already have on the table from my Betty. Show up with love, right? Whatever that looks like. Show up with at least one of your pieces talking about love.
Come on.
Love for your big toe, love for your neighbor, love for a book, whatever that love looks like. Show up with that love for them. So that's on the
Say
table
that.
right now.
And I love that concept because we love each other, right?
Oh, that's so true. Yes, yes, so true, Jesse. So Jesse Marie is so true. We
Right.
should expect that every day, but yeah, I love it. I love it. But ain't nothing like hearing it and expressing it. So I
What
can't
you
wait
eating
to hear
over
it.
there, Lady K? You licking the thumbs and stuff?
Oh, I missed it. No, she gonna turn her camera. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, yeah, cookie.
Look, I don't know. I mean, it must
Oh, I
have
want
been
one. I need
juicing.
it. Oh,
Well,
I
you got
want a
to
cookie.
have some of that icing up in your nail or something, because that thumb went to popping. I was like, oh, what we got over there?
I missed it. Ah, that's
It's
so
not
cool.
nice to call people out now.
I'm sorry. You know
Ah,
what? Next time I'll put it in the chat. It's all out of love. It's all out of love.
It's all good.
I thought she was eating chicken or something because it looked good. I'm like,
It's
what's
different. I
she
tried to tell
hey,
you.
Look,
Brandy.
don't tempt me with a good time now.
Hey now.
eating?
Hey
I
now,
can
for
look over at
real.
this kitchen and figure out what I can put in this air fryer real quick now.
Look.
I'm on my way, child.
For
Listen,
real. I'm
listen.
on my way.
We
You're
already
all
told
welcome
Monique
to
we was on the
come.
way
Oh
over there.
shoot. Oh goodness. Marianne, so sorry to hear our friend is sick again. Sending him all
Oh,
the well wishes that we can send.
indeed. And we do know the weather is breaking. So,
Yeah.
within the change, that's when a lot of things are happening.
Yeah.
Um, uh, let's just make sure that we do things to attack that mucus buildup, because that's where germs come from. That's where illness
Mm,
come from. It's things that attach to our mucus buildup.
right.
So always
Absolutely.
drink something warm. Soup is nice. Tea is even better. Um, for y'all coffee drinkers, get y'all coffee in. But yeah, try to drink something warm at least once a day, especially if you can get it in first thing in the morning, because overnight, while your body is resting, well, your mind is resting, your body is still at work. And that's when we have our biggest buildup um, of mucus.
That's true.
So,
Very true.
just a little
Sea
tip
moss. Yeah,
for
brandy.
everybody
Yes.
to stay healthy. Yes, sea moss. That's right. Get that sea moss in.
That's right. That's right. I like that.
Eliminate the dairy. Yeah, dairy is that's easier said than done. Look, I don't had a milkshake earlier. It was incredible.
Yeah.
My
And I
kids
can't
tell me
have
I make the
coffee.
best milkshakes.
I can't have black coffee, so I gotta have cream.
Yes, my baby got to have coffee every day. I'm trying to get her onto some more herbal tea and stuff like that. But
I'm gonna send you some herbal tea and send you some vegan recipes because I do not eat meat or dairy. I'm a vegan.
come
Yes,
on,
ma'am.
come on
Okay.
now.
All right. I'll keep an eye out.
Mhm.
I love y'all.
Love it, love it, love it.
Oh, all right, y'all.
All right, let's keep the energy flowing. Does anybody want to open up for us tonight?
I have a request,
You have a you want to open up?
but my hand is not up. But no, I don't want to read tonight. But I have a request. I'm just biting at the bit to hear Nemo and Elizabeth.
That's up to them. If
Elizabeth, oh y'all.
y'all want to open up, talk
If
Nemo.
to
if Mama Betty wants it, she gets it. I think Nemo.
That's how it works.
That's
I
how
love the
that.
sound
That's
of
how that works.
That's my
That's
son.
how the ball bounces, as they say.
that.
We gotta
How
respect our
beautiful.
elders.
That's
Hey,
right.
That's my food son.
If you guys want to do a piece and then come back and do and line up the way you are and do another piece, that's cool.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Okay.
all right. Well, with that being said, let's open up our hearts and mics as we welcome Miss Elizabeth and Nemo.
Yeah.
Soon.
Yay.
And come on,
Sweeties,
please.
give me just. I gotta get it on my computer. I'm. It's gonna be so quick. So quick. So quick. Yeah, we kind of forgot we wrote this one, right, Nemo? Like,
Yeah. Yep.
and then you're like, we have one. My drive just said to me, you often open this around this time. That our document. It's cute. Okay. It's very cute.
Get naked.
Apparently, this time of night, I go to the Nemo dock. Just
Nemo,
roll.
hey,
I'm almost there. Okay. Just gonna shut my door. Okay, Nemo, ready?
Yep.
Yeah. This is titled "The First Cut is the Deepest." I am putting behind us all the words from our pasts, like who hurt me the most, and where and when.
There are so many words to bury. And where is there space in backyards already scattered with corpses? The freezers are full of trauma parfaits.
It's so unfortunate when you try to love anew, when you wish to reach inside of me. They slice off one ear and send it to you.
Does there come a point when a heart has been pulverized and rebuilt so many times that all the love leaks out?
There are rapists and murderers and tyrants blocking you from loving me. They think that the fear they left will be enough to scare you off, and they might be right.
History is full of oppressors who will always claim crown and castle despite their low birth. We can be subject or say fuck it and rebel just for the thrill.
Damaged leftovers can be difficult to swallow, let alone to love.
Damaged lovers can be the best healers. Love lost, but hope found again.
If you come closer to my neck, really, really close, like lips touching skin, you will smell innocence.
Maybe we know the way to the broken bits that congregate around our necks, once burdened, now free.
You will smell the undead. You will smell something like a woman whose worst crime was a lack of self-confidence and a few very bad decisions.
I am the undead, this man-made monster and back again, fallen and risen, but only part way.
So should my punishment be to grow old and die without you?
How long must we howl into the yawning dark? Is this desperation I feel the wage of sin? What do we deserve?
Should we be apart for the crimes which have been committed against us?
Wow.
Wow, that was some Romeo and Juliet stuff right there.
Yeah, that was like welcome home. I've been away, and that was timing, if anything.
CC.
Oh man, just stepped right into some love, man. I love
What's
it.
up? What's up, bro?
Been a while year. Been a while year, yeah.
Wow, it's so good
It's
to
so
see
great to
you.
have you with us, brother. We miss you.
I miss you like the wind. Yep. No, we're good. Thank you. It's good to see you here. That was beautiful stepping back in.
Yeah.
Hey, Mama Betty, how you doing?
Hey,
Miss that glow coming off you?
good, thank you.
Nemo and Winter Rose. Is this new? Winter Rose?
It's old but new for you all.
Oh, okay.
I'm still Elizabeth. Don't
Okay.
worry.
All right.
She said I'm
Same
still Elizabeth.
person.
Well, let me stop babbling. I'm happy to be here. Thank you all. Good to see you again. I
So
got a
good to
song
see you,
coming up later
CC.
on.
Oh, it's big smile in my heart.
Awesome. Hopefully you're going to share with us tonight.
I got something new, something nice and dangerous.
Oh, well, get
All
making.
right.
I stepped out into the ice world and bitch slapped the whole thing with a song.
Wow. So we
Yeah,
can't wait to hear that.
yeah. It's like the first time I said, "Hey, if I get killed, I get killed. It's worth it. This is a good one."
Yeah, awesome.
All
Glad you're
right.
here, brother.
Yeah. Let me know when. I'm here. I'm
All
within
right,
an earshot if you don't see me.
we got you. All right, well, back to Nemo and Elizabeth, Winter Rose. Um, that was phenomenal. There were some remarkable lines in there. Um, you two have a way of complimenting each other in your group pieces so brilliantly, man. And I know there's a fire burning that's influencing this energy, but man, please, keep logs in there, keep that fire burning. Amazing work.
Awesome. 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 I enjoyed it. That last line, or near the last line, Nemo's last line, is it, how long must we howl into the yawning dark? Oh, wow. Wow,
I
wow, wow.
know.
Thank you,
Uh,
Gifted.
Great lines. Great lines. I loved it. Yeah,
I-
somebody coined it quite beautifully, and said Romeo and Juliet type uh,
Yeah, wasn't
story
it?
unfolding.
Yeah, it did have that energy, like, the world is against us, but we're going to love anyway, you know?
Right, right,
Yeah,
right.
I loved it.
Yeah. And another line, damaged leftovers can be difficult to swallow.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You guys have some great lines in there. Great, right. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Betty, for
I,
requesting that.
Oh,
Thank you, Gifted.
I like the fact that they say damaged lovers can be the best healers. And so that's a cheer for, to not give up on love. I like that. Because
Yes.
Right,
that it was
right.
fit for that. But again, thank you.
Uh,
that's the hope that Nemo brings is like no matter what I say, he's always has like a comeback of like, but it's gonna be okay, you know?
right.
And this isn't a Romeo and Juliet of like people keeping us apart. It's our past. It's
Yeah,
the pain of the past are
right.
the tyrants.
Absolutely.
And or if you're too broken to feel safe to care. And that's what it is.
Yeah,
That's.
I get
Just
it.
awesome.
Yeah.
Just awesome. Y'all pour into them. Please show them some love.
Woohoo! Great job.
Nashawn, welcome, brother. It's good to see you.
Oh, I was like, who did we lose? Monique. Okay.
Is that why the screen changed?
Nashana Don, yeah. Yeah. What'd you say? Is that why it changed?
Yes.
Yes. I was trying to figure out too, and then I saw the comment. Um,
I'm
oh,
so sleepy I can barely sit up. Oh, Monique. Well,
I
good night
know.
to you, love.
Yeah, good night.
Blessings. I'm sure you'll catch the playback.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right, Nashawn, thank you for being here. Cece, thank you for being here. If you all are wanting to participate, go ahead and raise your hand using the reaction button that is either below if you're on a laptop or tablet, or it's the three dots. You're looking for reaction if you're on your phone.
Shocky.
Okay. All right, baby, let's
Shaggy.
jump back into this.
Love, did you send me the list?
I did.
Okay, I see it now. I see it now. Um,
Sidekick, are you having a good day?
Uh
I mean,
oh.
I was.
Okay, I just wanted to tell you. I just wanted to call you a bitch, but I didn't want to do it if you were on your last leg. Cause I care. You know.
Oh gosh.
Oh, I ain't got no last leg. All I got is front legs. I take one forward step and then another forward step all day.
Every day. Every day.
Look, way to come into the room, Shaki.
Just roll
I
right in.
love you, G.
All right.
All right. All right. Before I jump into the list, I'm gonna get myself out the way because I'm just gonna do one piece tonight. Um, so y'all show me some love. Open your hearts and mics and show some love for Mr. Witz the poet.
Let's go with
Food dog.
Food Dog. Hi Nemo, I missed you.
That part. So I got a new piece. This will be the first time I say it out loud. It's
Get
a
naked.
Get naked.
this is a lengthy piece for myself. I don't think I have anything that's particularly this long, but it's a men's mental health piece. So bear with me. A father of 3 daughters was captured in a video wearing a wall as his children sang happy birthday to their mother, shadowing his presence like he wasn't part of the family. You could feel his suffering and isolation. His sadness filled the room like desolation. 3 days after this special occasion, he took his own life. An only male sibling sat deceptive to normality as his sister sang happy 25th birthday at his shoulders, not one recognizing how gift-wrapped his depression was. 1 week later, he took his own life. A soldier on his 30th birthday recording wore misery like a tan shirt at the dinner table. His final fashion state blew out his cake candles. 4 days later, he took his own life. A man celebrated with a soul slice of devil cake, rooting a candle lit from his cigarette lighter. The last time he'd ever celebrate his birthday. Not long after that, he took his own life. Our foreheads don't teleprompt our thoughts to be read, and body language overlooked is often ignored. But what is not communicated can consequently caliber the shaking hand clenching at the last straw. And though it may seem weak-minded to end it all, it takes a great deal of courage within. The mental instability of men is a sniper, a silent killer, a channeled assassin. Masculinity at the end of a bullet is essentially a request to cry revolt. When thoughts are blocked in your head, it's likely you'll find them stuck in the pit of your throat. Most men have been cheated out of sharing their emotions by the very people that they love the most. Society says men have to be self-reliant and conditioned to provide while holding their post. Toxicity wired into a ticking time bomb. And you wonder why men have been imploding. Built up frustration and incandescent displacement can turn into self-loathing. When we get caught up in the monotony of celebration, distracted by the daily routines, We miss the silent cry outs for help, muzzled inside of hollowed screams. The minutes can be howling. The voices inside our cerebrum are talking, are over talking those that are eventually tuned out. More often than not, it's the lack of presence that leaves one on their own to figure it out. But where do men go to let down their world weight? Where do we go where there will not be judgment? Opposed to the usual gatherings where testosterone resides, feels like we have to be a glutton for punishment. Because where do men go when we run out of answers? When the shovel's in the dirt, ready to dig out a grave? When the bill's built up to the brim of the nose and the job feels like unemancipated slavery? I don't know what's worse, a broken heart or a busted head. The pressure buildups, hard to distinguish at times. I guess I'll keep trying, keep telling myself, you know, I'll be fine. If I can keep my foot off of the imaginary line, I keep myself circled in. Maybe one day I can finally defeat myself. If I break this mirror, maybe I'll finally see myself in enough pieces to put it together. But until then, can someone please tell me, where do men go when we can't keep our shit together? Peace.
Wow, that was amazing.
Wow. Great write.
Thank you, fool. Thank you.
Let's go, Wits.
Okay. Thank you, family.
You had so many great lines in there. And when I say great lines, I mean lines that provoke thought, that make us pause, that creates awareness. So I celebrate you for this piece. This piece definitely tugs at my heart because I don't think there's often enough spaces and places for our men to go and feel vulnerable enough, but yet safe enough to share these emotions. So I definitely think this is a great piece, and thank you. Thank you for sharing it.
Thank you for saying that. I work in a predominantly male environment, and I have a lot of early mornings. And you know, sometimes the morning is the roughest time to acquaint someone. And I see people, co-workers come in, and I see the mood swings. I see the inconsistencies of happy implemented in the lives, right? And sometimes we can have moments to talk, but most of those times, like we're just shooting the shit. You know, it's harder for men to uh, tap into that soft spot and just, let it all out. But we need that. We need those. We need places where we can feel safe enough to do that. We need people that we feel comfortable enough to do that with. And
Yes.
a sad thing is most male gatherings are uh, heavy in aggression and testosterone. So it's a good thing because we're still freeing ourselves and being ourselves. But
Yeah.
sometimes you just need to take weight off.
Right.
So
Right.
yeah, we do have a men's mental health group.
I was just about to say not to plug anything, but you go ahead. Thank you.
Thank you for it. That was kind of leading up to it.
Yeah.
But once a month we do on the Ain't Right Trial. We have a Zoom meeting because it's for males only. So I'm saying that for the men that's in the room. Well, Nemo's definitely come. A sidekick, Nashawn, if you can join us on any time, it will be great. And not that you have to come in there and bear it all, but just your presence. You never know how that can influence somebody else to be better in spirit, right? We truly need each other. So if you find yourself in a space like that where you need to empty out, like these are non-recorded rooms, these are private rooms. It's just for us guys because I feel like um, the women have a lot of spaces where they can do that and find that freedom to release. And no judgment to the ladies, like y'all are our major influence. I want to commend Gifted because as the leader, the president of the Ain't Right Tribe, she influenced this room. And from the 3 weeks that we've had thus far, were really beautiful spaces to share. Nemo could speak for that as well. But thank y'all for hearing me out.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Tap into the list.
All right. All right.
So, awesome. First on the list, y'all open up your hearts and your mics as we welcome our brother Sidekick, Kick Side.
Let's go, sidekick.
Come on, sidekick.
Sidekick.
What up, y'all?
Didn't even see you
What
popping
up?
in.
It's good to be in the house, even if Shaka G here. She's like mad swag, and then in the chat was like, "Nah, I feel bad. Please do not feel bad." It was one of my favorite things. Is the love and the rhythm that comes in left and right. But that being said, there are times where it is inappropriate. And so if in the next little season, you're in Charlotte, North Carolina, and you see me on the streets, don't say nothing. Because this fall, I'm gonna do fall like white girl wasted. I want my fall like all day, every day. I want like a totally OMG fall. Like cuff seasonal depression. Carrying melancholy in my thermos on the way to therapy where I'll be all like, I don't want the blues to stop. I want my wife dressed in high boots, tights, and a vest, helping me rake in an Everest mountain leaves that will fall, explode, avalanche down under my daughter's feet, which is to say, I want my wife looking like Han Solo, throwing my daughters into leaves with giggles and screams. I want pumpkin spice this and that. If the choice is really yours, I want more. I want pumpkin spice boxers, pumpkin spice whitey tighties. Because real men wear pink, and awesome men scream on front porches with shotguns in hand, 1 foot on a pumpkin, like Captain Jack wearing whitey tighties and cowboy boots. And I know that might not be the right image, but shoot, this is gonna be my first year being a baddie, so give me a chance. I'm bringing all that energy. I always want to be this way, but this year I'm going totes my goats cray cray, being half naked in fall. I want to drink a pumpkin spice something or other. I want hugs and Uggs in my snugs. I want fires and Halloween, I want the time to change. And enough candles ain't enough, because it is lame AF if the house ain't on fire. The smoke alarm should go off 3 times this season. I want to look super cute in a football jersey of some like team or something. That's what it is. I am an artist, not an athlete. I just want one to wear while I'm making cookies, crunch dead leaves, Friendsgiving, put on a flannel 3 sizes too big for me, take engagement photos with a woman that I've already married, hashtag thankful, corn mazes, apple orchards. I want to watch Hocus Pocus and Legally Blonde. Blondes have more fun. As if. I want to celebrate fall hard, all in. As if it ain't, as if it ain't, as if it ain't the season that I've lost a friend every time. Since puberty. Like as if they're all still here. Like right here. Like I ain't scared I'll lose you. Like these leaves are beautiful and not mother's tears, like the earth ain't groaning, growing sorrow all summer, and now it's the fall out. As if every leaf doesn't have a name on it. Like the tip of the branch ain't called the terminal bud. Like let's celebrate, buddy. Like let's do what they can't do now. Like this ain't death. Like fentanyl is totally bogus and not attractive. Like no need to take a chill pill because this season is going to be so fetch. Like a rope is just a rope. Not one last chance to hang out. Like baked goods, not guns, are in my range. Like the silhouette of a tree is lovely and not a metaphor. Like my God, I love fall. October is my favorite season. I want to celebrate fall like I'm falling. I'm still holding on. Home. This next one's called The Dog's Nets.
Peace.
Break up earth with a broad fork. So I did. Sowed some seeds underneath the raft tree that bears no fruit. I get a call from my dad. I tell him I broke a rib. He said, "Welcome to the party. Tape it and gimp with it." I said, "Dad, I need a plan to fix this pain I'm in." He said, "I'll see you tomorrow for dinner." I discarded some more unsteady seeds, hopefully to see this globe grow green, a blunt wrap, sun bleach, whipped, tossed by the wind, scuttles up next to a rose bush. Octopus greenery identifies as English, threatening to kill the bush for its sin. Choking out, I'm coughing up, a soon-to-be tobacco coffin. A harp from the porch shoots arrows with a cart full of kids playing the same look. Screams, "There's a rat!" So I set a trap. The anagram for art pitchforks long our city limits. I never wanted art out of this Eden, but the Etons for the harp, not this heathen. I'm a hueless Julius Caesar, ready to give this thumbs down. My garden is in the trap. I pick up the Robin's ghetto. But before you go, just know it's not me. It's the music that hates you. You are headed to a castle made of cheese where you'll be playing chess. You'll be pushing up daisies before you understand this. I love all birds, I said to the stool pigeon. Love's got a playground. At that, I'm unskilled. Right now, all my wife needs is a kill. So I let him drown. Back to the breakup. Rake this city racket. Non-stop insider race. I'm the jacket. Ajax it. A jackass for this family as I jack this clay and compost into Camelot. and blissfulness. I'm blessed with this in case of emergency contact. Call the wild flora. Elysium's song standing on the stoop strikes a chord and shrieks, "Snake!" I rapture him up after a run and begin to hum. You play with the baby soon, and they'll trust you. You'll be something beautiful. It's okay. You are okay. And then I broke his spine. My wife asked, "What are you trying to say by telling me all this?" For you, my love, I've become a killer, to be a gardener, because I love you. She said, "You could have just said that." Yeah. It's so simple. Right? Oh.
My God, today. Mm-mm. Those are both amazing.
Thank
Yes.
Thank you.
Great writing and storytelling.
Oh, wow.
I gotta come back and catch that
Blown.
from the top. That's
Ye-
some work in there. You brought it home though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brought it home at the end. That's a little self-deprecation twist in the end. All that. All that. Then you made your own humble pie and took a slice.
The
Hey, that's good work.
Thank you, brother.
the parts that resonated with me was definitely in the beginning when you said, "Dad, I broke a rib," and he said, "Welcome." Tape it up and get with it. You know what I mean? Keep pushing. Again, that's that toxic masculinity that I was speaking on in the earlier. Um, I also like that you said it's not me, it's the music that hates you. That was another part that just sat with me. And I also like what you said. Uh, uh, I kind of think it tied in with the music because when I think of birds, I think of them singing. And when you said, "I love all birds," I said to the stool pigeon, and it was like just going through the motions in the family gathering, right? The different individuals in there is what it felt like. A classic family reunion. uh, when when the said black sheep walks in the room, right? That's exactly, yeah. That's what I grasp from that, man. But always love the love that you show and give to your lady, man. I think that's beautiful. So again, like Cece said, you brought it full circle, man. So beautiful work.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Y'all are so sweet. I appreciate y'all listening. I can't wait to hear some more.
Yes. Y'all show some love for Sidekick.
Yes. Let's go, Poet.
Woo-hoo!
Yes.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Great pieces, both pieces. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Thank you.
Go Sidekick.
Nemo.
That's what's up. And while y'all hearts and mics is open, let's keep that love transcending as we welcome back Winter Rose.
Come on, Rose.
I keep forgetting who Winter Rose is.
Yeah, so Elizabeth, are you still with us?
Can I call you Rose?
Come on now.
Elizabeth, you're being paged.
Okay, we might have to spin the block on her. We'll get her back up. But while you're in the sharing mood and the joyful mood, keep your hearts and mics open and let's welcome our other sister, Miss Mary Ann Peterson.
You see that woman walking
Let's
around. Why would you
go,
think I
You
Marianne.
know what? I was just gonna say that too. I didn't, but I do.
I
So
thought she was Marianne.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
She's
Oh, she coming. She came running.
okay.
She heard you.
Woohoo!
Shocky, don't be calling me out because I did not see her at first.
There we
Oh.
go.
Oh,
There we go.
yeah.
Hey,
Gotcha.
Marianne,
Hey.
you got it.
Okay, this is a poem I wrote this past Sunday. It's based on a writing prompt. The writing prompt was, how will you respond to the change that's happening? Will you be brave or will you be fearful?
Shit, it was all kind of stuff in front of the door.
So I wrote this one in regards to that. It's called Bravery. I'll be responding to the change by keep on speaking my mind. I'm going to keep telling my story regardless. I will be brave throughout. I will not be afraid of what is going on currently. I will keep on doing my purpose. Nobody can stop me. That's it for that one. Then the next thing I'll do is a short story. This one is called Memoir of a Father and Regret, and it's from my Obsession and Murder and Other Short Stories book. And my name is Tom, and I am 23 years old. My mother's name is Kara, and my father's name was John. I used to be a happy person. I started feeling sad when my father left my mother and I alone. You see, my father was an alcoholic. He stole money and valuable items from people to be able to buy booze. He drank every day. Some days he would be out all night drinking. When my father came home drunk, he got very violent. He would yell, throw things, and sometimes even beat on my mother. Once my father almost killed my mother when he came home drunk. My father always blamed me for his drinking. So after a while I started to believe it. My mother was always the one to try to help my father. I never did try to help him. I guess I didn't help him because I thought that he wouldn't want the cause of his drinking to try to change into a positive force and then go back to being a negative force. Today I regret not trying to help my father quit his drinking because he left over having arguments with my mother. My father beat on my mother during the argument, but he quit beating my mother after he heard her say, "Get out, John, you're nothing but a fucking drunk. I don't want to see you here ever again." My father left that night without a word, and he never did return, not even to pick up his things. My mother burned all of my father's belongings to get rid of any trace of my father's memory. Later, my mother and I found out that my father was found dead in an alley, still holding a whiskey bottle. There were other liquor bottles around the area where my father's body was found, all empty. My father drank himself to death. I didn't even know my father for that long. He left my mother and died when I was only 11 years old. I didn't even get to see me graduate from high school. My mother is remarried now. Her new husband is Tim Edwards. He doesn't drink, take drugs, or smoke. I'm happier now that my mother has a great husband, but I still think of my father a lot. I may have been a drunk, but somehow I know I pitied him even if I didn't love him as much as my mother. Over the years, I find it in my heart the ability to forgive my father for leaving us when I was so young and for dying at the age of 49, which to me is still young. Rest in peace, Father. That's it for that. The last thing I'll do is a song. I have to take my phone off the charger first, though. And this one is called The Real Me Is. I'm not the way that I seem, don't turn me away. I can't be trusted, I can't be trusted if you could only see the real me. The real me is a wonderful person, the real me is one who can love. The real me is someone who trusts the people I know really well. The real me is a person who's worth a lot. The real me is creative. I need love and understanding. I don't need any more pain. You don't distrust me cause there's no reason to be that way. The real me is a wonderful person. The real me is one who can love. The real me is someone who trusts the people I know really well. The real me is a person who's worth a lot. The real me is creative. The real me is a wonderful person. The real me is one who can love. Really is someone who trusts the people I know really well. Really is a person who's worth a lot. Real me is creative. That's it for that one.
All
Beautiful,
right.
beautiful pieces.
Wow.
Way to work, Marianne. Way to work.
Yes.
You're welcome.
I think that might have been the most lengthy piece that I've ever heard from you, and it was so much um um pain and memory in there, and love as well.
Mm-hmm.
Way to work, way to share, way to get free.
Yeah.
And I'm sending you a big hug.
Thanks.
All right. Yes, great work, Marianne. I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
Yeah, for the vulnerability in those shares and just the acceptance of all of it and being able to share it. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Y'all show some love for Marianne.
Marianne.
Yeah, Marianne.
Woo-hoo!
And like Jesse said, that snap was on point. Like you got that mother snap. You got it.
It was, right.
It was powerful.
Like, cut it out.
She didn't even take a breath. That stuff was quick. I was like, yo, she was on it too. That was rhythmic.
Right.
Oh, that was cool. That was cool.
Excuse me. Oh. Okay, we still got you. Hey, grown man Speed, what's up, my brother?
I'm chilling. How you doing, man?
Man, all's well, bro. Good to have you with us.
Right on. Appreciate you.
That's what's up. All right, y'all show some love for Marianne one more time, please.
Woo!
Marianne.
Miss
Yes.
Betty? Okay.
Yes, Miss Betty had to leave.
Yeah.
She's
I
having
just
some technical difficulties.
saw the message. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay. All right. Thanks.
All right. Well, let's keep that energy moving. Y'all join me by opening up your hearts and your mics as we welcome our next sister, Miss Lady K.
Lady K.
Come on, Lady K.
Woo!
Hi, y'all.
Hey, you.
So,
He's a hoe.
wait a minute. What? This week has been interesting to say the least. I have tried to stay out of the rabbit hole. I have been unsuccessful. So I dealt with it in the only way that I know how, and I wrote some poems about my thoughts. I don't know why this in particular, because this country at this point does things on a daily basis that could aggravate you. So I'm not quite sure why this particular situation has aggravated me more, but it has. So I have two poems that are pretty much companion pieces. One I wrote like initially when everything happened. It was so funny. Somebody on my Facebook said, "You're using all your big vocabulary, so you must really be mad." So the first poem I wrote like right after, I think it was like Wednesday or something. I wrote this one. And you guys will have to bear with me because I'm having issues with my eyeballs, so I can't see that well. And it's called Why Do We Exemplify?
Get naked.
Why do we exemplify the non-exemplary? Not have nuance for notions? Why praise the pit when we could lift the peak? Why drape laurels on lies instead of saving sanctity for saints? Eulogies for those whose efforts healed. Carve halos for the horns of history, sing hymns for the hands that once signed our erasure, as if silence and suffering were never stitched into their legacy. Why do we pretend not to see rhetoric red with our blood? Speeches sharpened like knives against the marrow of our existence. Why should my tongue twist into mourning for someone who would have spit on my gender and cursed my blackness in the daylight of their life? I am not obligated to sanctify devils in death, not when their gospel was written against my very breath. And yet, I watch this country divided like cracked glass, each shard reflecting only itself. Demand we bow to memory, demand unity without honesty, demand grief without context. I didn't know who this man was until his death, but his litany of character was easily attainable. His words sharp and biting. If I see a black pilot, boy, I hope he's qualified. Michelle Obama, Joy Reid, Ketanji Brown Jackson, affirmative action picks. Baranic black women, customer service clerks, my sisters, my mirrors reduced to a quota, an experiment in optics, and yet When he died, I watched prayers float across timelines from people who looked like me and those who didn't. From those I judged as genuine, those I thought had learned to read between the lines of oppression, hell. Even now, I struggle for the words. I just expected more. So I ask you, would you mourn your slave master's death? Would you eulogize your abuser? Would you lift up holy hands for the one who cracked your spirit, stripped your worth, called your very being unqualified? No. Look in the mirror, think about what he represented. Put yourself in the shoes of those he spat on with rhetoric sharp as glass, misinformed, traitorous, inaccurate. Now tell me, why should I cry for him? And some of you, you have the audacity to say he just spoke truth, that he was bold in his faith. Do you know how much of a slap in the face that is to my personhood? It's not just a slap, it's a backhand that echoes, a sting that reminds me the bruise of words can welt deeper than fists. It's spitting in my face and then calling it baptism. It's pouring acid into the open wounds of every Black woman who ever had to fight to prove her worth was earned. If that's your truth, if that's your faith, then I don't need you in my orbit, not in my circle, not even parasocially through timelines and feeds. Because agreement with my dehumanization is not a difference of opinion. It's betrayal dressed in scripture. Understand this. It is not celebration when I withhold my tears. It is not cruelty when I refuse to light a candle. It is clarity. It is survival. It is truth. And don't even get me started on the ones quick to declare he's in heaven now. Heaven? How could a man who spent his life casting hellfire on so many intersections of marginalized people suddenly ascend to glory? What paradise welcomes a mouth that called my people moronic? What God would embrace the tongue that twisted us into caricatures? I don't know this person, never touched their shadow in life, but I am asked to dress in black, to light candles for a stranger who would have blown mine out. And tell me, why should I expend energy on someone who would have never spent theirs on me? Why should I twist my spirit into mourning for a man who would have not wished me well in life? Not for my gender, my Blackness, not even for my humanity. No, this is not bitterness. It is protection of my peace. Why put energy into useless things, especially for someone I never even knew of until their death lit up my newsfeed? What I mourn is not their passing. What I mourn is the passing of duality, of critical thought, of the fragile, fractured hope that we might one day agree on anything beyond our borders of self. We are a country allergic to nuance, a people who cannot hold both truths in our palms without crushing one. So we split, we shout, we sanctify devils, we crucify saints and call it democracy. But tell me, why should I feel some way about a death when the life behind it would have denied mine meaning? Why should I pour tears into soil that never welcomed my roots? And no, I am not moved enough to buy into the distraction of all this. This is just another reminder of the insidious nature inherent to this land. I keep both eyes wide open and my head on a swivel. I have another insult to the tally sheet and keep it moving, because mourning is not my mandate. Prayers are not owed to oppressors, and remembrance is not redemption. And that's that piece.
Woo! Woo!
Y'all know I get a little irritated.
I'm so grateful for your voice. Don't ever stop. You know, yeah, I think your irritation spoke for us all.
That was amazing.
Thank you.
Amazing on so many levels. It was especially the way you opened it, that you tried to stay out of the rabbit hole, but you couldn't, so you processed it. And you did well. And you took the subject by the horns, and you didn't let it under your aura. Never mind your skin. You didn't let it into your space. You know, that's yours. That's our largest organ. That's one of the things that I've been checking into lately with because I'm big on that science and religion are coming together, and it's physics.
Yeah.
It's frontier that is going to tell us the story. And physics means this is as much as we know, and we don't know shit. That's physics. You know, what's the next shit we don't know? Lobotomy is like, yeah, okay, science says lobotomy works. Well, yeah, you're fucking wrong. There were
Right.
some lines in there that are just so so clean because you both purged it and you exercised it, and at the same time, it's not your problem to be wrong about that. You did that well. There's some lines in there, especially that religious line, and then there was another one I put in the chat that was
I'll go
good.
back and
There
look.
was there was three or four that really bounced. There were a lot of good. It's good work. You did good.
Thank you.
You in that rabbit
So,
hole. The rabbit hole lost.
so as a part of that piece, I kind of really dug into some of the things that irritated me the most about that. And kind of did separate pieces about that. One was the difference of opinion conversation. I'll do that one at another point because that part really like caught in my crawl with that, as well as the religious part of it and folks almost deifying this person. And that part really irritated me. So I did a whole separate piece on that, and that's this piece, and it's called The Gospel of Hypocrisy.
Yeah.
And I just actually added a line to it because as we were starting, Tony Baker, who is a comedian on he's a comedian. He had a line that went perfectly with this piece. So I added that what he put in his quote. So if anything sounds familiar, there's one little piece, like it was a little thing that he put that I actually added to this piece because it goes perfectly. So I just want to make sure I give credit there. And it's called The Gospel of Hypocrisy. Heaven is not handed to those who built hell on earth. And there are some who do not, and there are some who do not deserve our prayers. Some who do not earn the words rest in peace because their life was a war against the dignity of others. We lie, we whisper them into heaven because it feels safer than naming the hell they carried with them. We say they're with God now, when in life they mock the God in me. We paint saints out of sinners, hide cruelty behind communion, let shared faith overshadow shattered character. But tell me, do we exalt our oppressors, cry over the bodies of our slave masters, grant grace to our abusers in death? Not everyone gets to go to heaven. That is the teaching in all doctrines of faith. So why? Why do we refuse to say the quiet part out loud? That some lives did not live congruent to the standards we preach, to the commandments we claim to uphold. We practice a gospel of convenience, choosing only the chapters that flather the dead. We highlight a softened tone in their recent years, as if late whispers erase mountains of shouting slurs. We canonize the crumbs of kindness and call it transformation, but my spirit does not confuse hesitation for repentance or politeness for penance. A life steeped in venom is not absolved by a few quiet sighs in what would be his end. My faith does not traffic in amnesia. It doesn't grant sainthood to those who only seem to soften when the grave began whispering their name. Redemption requires fruit, and fruit takes a lifetime to grow. What you sowed in poison cannot be harvested as grace. And tell me, how much forgiveness should I have for those who would have never extended it to me? Why is my piousness put on trial because I will not exalt a sinner into sainthood? Why is my faith questioned because I refuse to weep, to bow, to pretend a heart of stone ever beat with love? Why is my apathy treated as heresy when the true blasphemy is asking me to sanctify the unsanctified? I see them lovingly tucking a biblical blanket over their racism, bigotry, and prejudice, hiding behind Christ with a heart full of intolerance. But scripture is not camouflage, and no amount of holy language can sanctify hate. Why? Why should I pour prayers into the soil for someone who never watered my humanity? Why should I offer grace to one who would have shown me none as a Black woman? I am asked to bow in reverence to men who called my sisters moronic, who reduced their brilliance of who reduced the brilliance of our leaders to affirmative action quotas, who slandered our intelligence as if education could not possibly belong to us. Why would I twist my spirit to mourn a man who denied my very being? This is not bitterness. It is clarity. It is drawing a line where others keep erasing it. Not everyone gets a candle lit in their name. Not everyone deserves scripture to be wrapped in scripture and handed a heaven that they never lived for. because faith without love is not gospel. And words soaked in venom do not suddenly sweeten in death, so I withhold my prayers. I guard my grace. I speak truth where others would silence it, because mourning is not my mandate and remembrance is not my redemption. And that's that piece.
Yes, Lady K. You told her I'm gonna move asshole with that. Y'all open up y'all mics and show some love.
Lady K. Let's go.
Yes.
Yeah, Lady K.
I feel like we've
I get
been missing.
annoyed. These people been irritating me all week, and I told y'all I'm going through perimenopause, and my patience ain't the best right now.
Well,
No,
I don't have perimenopause, but I feel like we're in the same brain space. You know,
You know, the really hard part about this is that you have to step onto that chessboard of the psychological slavery and war in the first place and then fight there. But as soon as you put your foot on that two-dimensional 64 square game, it's a war to the death. There's no kindness on that board. It is designed to keep us as low, three-dimensional life forms living in a two-dimensional slave system, period. And
I
you've
just
and
don't,
that's
and
and
it could
it's not
be.
easy. I mean, I get pissed off and it gets to me too, but it's work. So what that first piece did and the second piece complemented, I think, that's the work, you know? You know,
I just didn't. I don't. I get. I actually, as much as I'm angry, I also have been just deeply saddened because I just see how far apart we are. And I just don't know how we even try to come back to
yeah, but
some sort of middle ground.
you know, I mean,
And
go ahead.
that is deeply saddening to me because I just don't know how we can ever get better if we can't even agree on things that I would feel would be like regular. And it may just be that I didn't cross over into whatever hemisphere of reality this person was in, but the level of like exalting of this person that I knew nothing of and no one that I really know knew nothing of, just I don't. Shaki said it on a post on Facebook. The fact that there's like literally complete multiverses going on when it comes to one person is just mind-boggling to me. So
The
I did
one
the only
thing,
thing I know how, and I wrote about it.
yeah, the one thing I could say to anyone listening without dragging us on, everyone's waiting here, is I was gifted something when I was 5 by my grandfather. That's why I carry his name. And then my kindergarten teacher, Miss Laura Bellamy, who was like a mom to me before I even knew I was white or anything else. She touched me in a way that no mother, my own mother did, and I love my mother. My mother loved me. And so from that day forward, I knew that this thing about how do we get back to it, I don't think we're there yet. We're a life form on a planet, and we have not even touched humanity. And this is the end of eternal empires. So I think we're in a catbird seat in a way. You know,
It's scary times.
this shit is going down because the fear of reality on Earth with our species in the arc of time, and you could include all the aliens, is we haven't gotten here yet, where we even have this dialogue, this voice, and this thing called poetry, where we can come together. And in that medium, we're already transcended. It's just the reality around it has not been here yet. So stay the course is what I'm saying. Your writing's good.
Thank you.
I have to say this, Lady K. You are the fire. Your poetry was the firecracker, and you just lit it.
Your mic is really low, Nashawn. I hate to cut you off, darling, but I can barely hear you. And I know you deserve to be heard.
Hopefully he'll fix it.
But great job, Lady K. That was
Thank you.
phenomenal work. We definitely appreciate, I know I do, your take on things and being able to bottle up those emotions that we all probably been feeling into poetic form. So thank you.
Thank you.
All right, you want to go again, Nashawn? Okay.
Yes, let me try this now.
Perfect.
That's
I
better.
said, you can hear me now. Okay. I said earlier that you are the fire, and your poetry was the firecracker, and you just set it off.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Appreciate
Thank
that.
you.
Welcome, Coach.
Jayla.
Shalia,
Yeah.
Zena,
Yes.
Zena Stu, thank y'all for coming and joining us tonight. AJ, also, welcome, welcome, welcome.
You know.
Yes, yes. If you all are looking to share, please hit that reaction button at the bottom of the screen
Yes,
so we
yes.
know to get you in the list. If that's not working for you, send a DM or something to myself or Gifted, so we can keep the show rolling. Yes, brilliant, brilliant ink there, Lady K. We thank you for your voice and for your courage to express it.
Thank you.
Y'all show us some love one more time.
All right. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Let it out.
Set it off is right.
Yes, definitely go head first.
Set
That's
it
what's
out.
up. Mhm. All right, let's keep this energy flowing. We got quite a list. I want to make sure everybody gets heard before it gets too late. So let's try to keep our commentary respectfully to a limit. If it's a lot on your heart, the chat is there for it. Don't hesitate to fill it up with everything that you feel. And let's just keep, pouring into each other. I don't want you to stop pouring into each other, so don't take that as that's what I'm asking. Let's just be mindful. We do have a heavy list, and we want to make sure that everybody gets a, a, a full room to express uh, their art. So with that being said, as we move forward, please, everyone, open up your hearts and your mics as we welcome our next artist, the co-host of tonight and every night here on Who's Naked up in here, Miss Gifted.
Woo!
Go
Ah!
Let's go,
Gifted.
Gifted.
Come on,
Oh,
Gifted.
I was doing the comments. All right, all right. Listen, I don't want to go after Lady K or Nemo anymore. No. No. And it's not about fear, it's just because they be having me in my feelings. I love it. Here we go. Let's see. Hey Zeta. My Xenia. All right. Y'all doing okay tonight? That's cold.
Yep.
Can y'all hear me? Okay.
Yes, love. I was
Jeez.
trying to find it. We hear you, baby.
All right, no biggie. All right, so this piece I'm still working on, and I normally don't do these kind of pieces. Um, but here it is. It's called Hot or Cold. My cold or hot status has nothing to do with you. You didn't birth me, sleep with, nor live in my vicinity. Your constant jockeying for your superiority falls on deaf ears. Think before you speak. I'm 100 toes grounded, and I played a landslide in my own journey. Victory in my steps, forsaken opposition. We're not going back. Eyes down, lips sealed. Your right, not my right. Womanhood didn't rob me of my voice, yet it frees me of my restraints of a pissing match upon our ancestors' graves, frees me from reliving Jim Crow standards, whitewashing women's suffrage, hot or cold, cold or hot. My mood didn't swing your way, and until it does, keep my flow. out your mouth. That's that piece.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Usually you be serenading me. This time I sat up. I thought I was in trouble or something. I was like, oh, I got to listen. Oh no.
I knew one day there would be some spice. I knew it. I was waiting. I knew we would get to the spice.
Oh my God. Y'all are funny.
The voice is
Spice
commanding
and
either way.
fire are different. Spice and fire are very different. Let's go. Let's
All
go.
right.
If she could like swoon us as much as she does, I knew I would never want her mad at me one day, but we would hear the poem of the day she'd be mad at somebody. So I'm just ready. I'm ready for it though. Just I don't want it to be aimed at me.
They don't call you gifted for no reason, you know?
But I'm here for the sound of it. I bet you it sounds fierce as fuck.
Well, that piece was kind of close, even though I'm not done. That was just, that's what I got today when I was just at the peak, at the tippy top. All right, this next piece is a little more subdued. Maybe, actually. It's called Truth. Even as the sun sets, they will still see you. Power of your existence, even in the dark, shines light. Good manners under the veil of protection hold you in etiquette, covers the candor of all eyes on you. But you can't go unseen for too long. Cultivation of civility, conformity of the facts don't seal your lips. Even when you're fed up to hear, you teach us to keep our heads up. Authenticity of your rhymes strike like lightning. Moments in you are self-evident. Living in you sets us free. Wonder why more people don't bathe and lavish in you. For in you, they are naked. In you, they are free. Because even when the sun goes down, all eyes will be on you. The truth. The truth shall set us free. That's that piece.
Yes, yes, yes. All of that.
All that.
All of that.
And get into bed with some sheets and some truth. Damn.
Right. Right, right. That was fire, love.
Can y'all tell I like Tupac? He be in all of my pieces. No.
Yes, I know you love you some Tupac.
Oh, eyes on you. Okay.
Great
It's a play. All right. Thank
work,
y'all for
great
listening.
work.
I appreciate
Yeah,
y'all.
great delivery, great energy as always. Y'all show some love for Gifted.
Gifted. It was amazing.
Wonderful, wonderful read, always.
Thank you.
That's what's up. While y'all in that loving mood, please keep your hearts and your mics open as we welcome our next family member, Mr. Nemo, soon.
Yeah, Nemo got to follow
Let's
me.
go,
Hey,
Nemo.
Nemo
Nemo.
got to
Nemo.
Oh, the shoe is on the other foot tonight, isn't it, Gifted?
I didn't make you cry though. I was talking about, yeah. I didn't make you cry.
All right. This is Tired of Grief. Is this the end of days? Or is this unnerving quiet the eye of the storm? That one moment of weightlessness hanging in the air before gravity reclaims what's hers. I've fallen before, burned as I streaked across a red sky. I know what it is to make a crater, to crawl out, broken but breathing still. I know what it is to yearn, to want to live again and walk upright, to seize my second chance. Maybe there's some grief. Maybe I will never be who I once was. Maybe I think the change unfairly violent. My head still rings from the impact, a resonance that feels like a lifetime. I've had to carve out caskets for parts of me that didn't survive the crash. And it's so hard to show you where it hurts when all the damage is in my head, not imagined, but starkly real. Thoughts caught in a tangled net of neurons. I've let them hurt me to make me better. When did we first start letting healers make incisions and attach electrodes? I let the bastards turn me off. But am I not better now? Has there not been healing? Perhaps the cataclysm was necessary to begin the metamorphosis, however painful. And hell, I probably needed the humbling. Don't we all need some time in the mud we've made? A reminder this crown comes with a cost that can be taken away. Forgive me if I shake my fists at the sky. We have an understanding. There's not a scar I have he hasn't seen. I find myself at the edge of one life, watching another slowly recede. A world that continues without me, where everyone is moving on. I've said my goodbyes, waved to those who were watching, smiled and cried and remembered. I'm tired of grief. Take these shrouds away. I stand ready to resume the climb. Feel the quickened heartbeats as we reach skyward towards home, wherever that may prove to be. Thank you.
Yes, fool. Yes.
Nemo, you are endlessly amazing. It made me come up with a line. Life is a high wire, and you're born in the center of it, and the high wire is a blade. Let life cut you, you will not die. You did that.
Thank you, Cece.
Before you move on, Nemo, I don't know how aware some of you are of this crazy ass time we living in, but have you all heard about these alternative prison sentences that they've created to where they can where they plan to offer you the opportunity to shorten your sentence by tampering with your brain, literally erasing your memory and implanting the emotions of those you've harmed. Say you go to jail for a murder and they give you whatever sentence. They're willing to give you a short sentence, which can go from weeks to months, from months to a week of your release. But what they're going to do is they're going to erase your memory and give you these emotions of those that you've harmed. So it's kind of like I don't know if y'all seen Us, the Jason Peele movie. It's a little old now, but they was doing the same thing through a hypnotism.
Oh, Jordan Peele. Yeah.
Jordan Peele. Yeah, they were doing the same sort of thing through a hypnotism. But through this one, what they're doing is by literally going inside your brain and doing some things. So like when you said, you know, the I lost the lines in your poem, bro, forgive me, but it just made that come forward. If y'all don't know anything about it, haven't heard about it, do some research, because if this is the next thing that's to come, um, we really looking at some homemade zombies. And who's to tell what their reaction is going to be once they're set free? Because if I can do something to your brain, then I can also to make you forget. I can also control you or implant something to make you do my bidding. Is how I look at it, and I think it's going to get from um, being a choice to them pick and choosing who they decide they're going to operate on. Because when you're in prison, you don't have the protection or the people to fight for you to stop you from being victimized or a victim of these situations. And I'm not saying that some people don't deserve to be sentenced for the wrong that they've done, but I'm just saying be mindful of this um satanic behavior that's just ongoing throughout.
This is not new. This is not new. This eugenics and experimenting on people go back to before Hitler. The CIA used to be called the OSS, and it got shut down for experimenting on people. And then the Nuremberg trial happened, and Operation Paperclip, and that's when they brought over the mass murdering Nazi scientists, set up the CIA and NASA. This shit is not new. All the disappearing people, that
Right,
shit's not new.
right.
So, like I said before, there's so much shit going on, and people doing the job that we do are really at the nexus of the most open-minded chance of our species transcending a malevolent life form, period. I really believe that, and the voice that our aura is ours. That's a big thing in science right now. Epigenetics, that's a huge one. Eugenics is at the next the fulcrum point of all of the totalitarians coming together saying our game is over. We better come together and re-enslave the whole fucking system or we're done. So, you have to participate in your own demise to a certain. That's why I loved her work earlier that she did about going down a rabbit hole, because you have to transcend that it gets to you. All the wars end within you. The last war, you defeat all your enemies, and now you got the one between your two ears. You got to put that mother to bed too. I think I hear. It's work. It's not easy, but poetry is a medium that exercises there. So that's my love.
Thank you for that, Cece. Yeah, you're 100% correct. I actually wrote a piece about Operation Paperclip. So yeah, you're 100% correct. And they show us these things. This is not, like you said, it's not new. Um, this is the stuff that they manipulate through film. They show you what they're capable of
They
before
have to.
right before they
It's in their
before
doctrine. It's in their demonic satanic philosophy that they have to say what they're going to do when they do it. Because you need them to you need the slaver to enslave themselves psychologically. When you got rid of slavery, you do the history of slavery. Psychologically, slavery is really a subject to delve into, because that's television. Edward R. Murrow, look out, here comes Walt. It goes back. Shit's not new. But we're on a very interesting arc. The last 100 years, I was born in 58. I'm 67. And when I was 5 years old, I said, this shit's new. I'm going to be living in this 100-year span or whatever. And for 1,000 years before, shit has not changed like it's going to from the toaster on. So we're very interesting time to be alive as creatives.
Yeah.
So do the work of your soul's journey here, man. And that's why I love this venue right here. You guys are on the nice edge. So what?
Man, love you, bro. Thank you for sharing your views with us always.
Yeah, I've been away for a while, so I got the motor on high, so I gotta shut me down. You put my hand back up. I forgot about the hand thing.
We got you. I got you on the list.
All right,
I
all
got
right.
you on the list. Sorry, Nemo. The floor's still yours, brother. Nemo? You might have had to step away for a minute. Sorry, didn't mean to carry too long. Or maybe we'll have an opportunity to get him back up. So y'all please show some love for Nemo.
All right, Nemo. Can't wait till you come back. Thank you. Woohoo!
Yeah. All right, well, let's keep this energy flowing. We got a few more artists. Everyone, please open up your hearts and your mics for our next family member, Miss Jessie Marie.
Let's go.
Come on, Jess.
That's my friend.
I need you guys to share the sound. Or I guess I click a thing, send request.
It's done.
Oh. Close that. So I got tired of like listening all week long to the two pairings of gay and killer like all week. So in politics. So my response actually was to not write like a hate track poem, but instead to kind of write a love poem instead. So this is my love poem. In response, it's called Jumbled Juxtaposition. See, today you asked me if I had ever written a poem about you. You see, I have never needed to because your smile is a simile and the lines around your eyes when you laugh are linguistics, reminding me to mind my grammar. Your mind has been a glorious metaphor. Your spinal column of syntax codes is in full character and splendor, and your hands all along my hips, always the foreshadowing of these please touch me current events. Please realize you make me newspaper print tattooed on the back of your neck. Never mind the rhythmic timing, you've definitely already gotten that all the way down. Some of me is ingrained in your breathing now. Your upright postures, the postponing of due dates. See, the adding of an apostrophe to remind me that I actually am yours. Each of your freckles marks the end of a sentence. It's your paragraphical indents, these linguistic errors of yours, these intense stares from your eyes, the color of your forget-me-not browns with that horizon line orange accented shine, like the walls of your bedroom where we composed prose. See, these vignettes budded from our verisimilitude, and when we planted them in the garden underneath the window, they grew. See, that's when I knew that it was you who read the strands of my hairs, even the ones I have yet to grow, like stanzas as they slipped through your fingers and found rhythms rooted at the base of my back. You skimmed my skin for symbolism through comparisons, and longing for your touch, I fell asleep. Asleep now, I've reached some sort of zenith, but see, now there's a celestial body between us, and I'm stuck here underneath the moon. My stream of conscious when I'm unconscious gives me these sort of epic river delta blues, but these muddy, muddy waters can't even keep me from you. See, if you keep kissing my neck the next time I see you, I'll tell you I've constructed fragmented sentence structures and formulated idioms to solve your every needy, greedy equation. See, I'm jumbled juxtaposition to match your mathematics, dislocated joints and points and reconstructed tones. I have already performed surgery on this broken poem, so yes, now from the looks of it, I guess then yes, I have written about you.
Yes, that was dope. I love that. The music was a
Okay.
little bit distorted. I don't know, maybe it was a little too loud on your end. But I loved every bit of that. The wordplay was phenomenal.
Thank you. I wrote that this afternoon. It took like maybe 2 hours before this actually. I had a therapy session and we were talking about, the world and how many times I kept hearing the word gay and killer all week long, and I didn't know how to handle it. So this was the only thing I could think to do was to hold space for the what loves instead. So this is what I could think to do.
One of my favorite phrases on that note is transcendent of dichotomies. Be transcendent of all dichotomies. As soon as those juxtapositions come to you, you don't have to decide. You don't have to live on that edge. To put those two together, on the day good and evil made love. There's a place above it. Rumi. There is a place beyond all right doing and wrong doing. I'll meet you there. Hang there. It's a good place to go. And I think that poem does that. I think that's what you were doing in there.
Sometimes the best resistance I know is to stand in the office of love,
Get off the chessboard. Do
Yeah.
not step on the chessboard. It is a two-dimensional game to the death. Reset, play again. It is not even 3D. It's bad.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. It's good to be here tonight.
You're not doing another one?
No, that's all I got. I don't have anything else new, and unless you guys want me to read an old poem, that's what I was gonna read for you.
It's up to you.
No, I think I'll read just that one tonight. Thanks, Go.
Well, thank you. We appreciate you tonight, and as always, and your feature was fire. So glad we was able to be in that space at the same time.
Having you guys in the background is a real big blessing to me. Thank you so much. Your guys' love is, it means a lot, and your
We had
voices mean a
fun.
lot.
We had fun, and honestly, it allowed me and Gifted to go on a cyber date. So we were we were dating that night.
Aw.
Aw, I love that. That makes me so happy. And I look forward to like sometime doing the last song with the lyric, like maybe to close out or something. I could do that for you guys, the lullaby piece for like a closing. So maybe we'll do
Okay.
that sometime. But let me know.
Okay. I'll spin the block for you.
Okay.
All right. Y'all show Jessie Marie some love, please.
My friend, yay!
Yes.
Yay!
And Lady K was all up in the comments that night too. all up in the comments.
Yeah, I know. I screenshotted them because I didn't know that if she would be able to replay the live comments. Y'all know I'm old and stuff, so I screenshotted everything that we were saying so she would be able to see the love. But then she told me she was able to like see it too. So
Yeah, it's dope the way YouTube got it set up. When you go back and watch it, you can actually see it in real time. Like it kind of comes in as it's happening. So I think it's pretty dope.
yeah, she showed me about that. I didn't know about that before, so it was dope.
Yes. Okay, so we've lost Monique. Okay, so we're gonna move forward. Everyone, again, please show some love for Jessie Marie one more time, please.
Woo, woo, woo. Let's go, poet.
Yes. And while you're loving on her, please keep your hearts and your mics open as we show some love to our brother, Mr. CC Ashakra. Welcome back, brother.
Woo.
So about a year ago, I crossed paths with this artist that's coming up when he was relatively new. His name's Jesse Wells. And if anybody's never heard of him, I think you should start now and do that. He's taken folk music and he's added an element, and he's the real deal. And I think he's going to survive fame and ego right from the gate. And so he's inspired me. And I've been writing songs on piano I lost my partner. I finally found another home. I moved 5 times this year. I've only been to a handful of open mics over the year. But I landed again and I suddenly picked up a guitar for this one. So this is me. These are 2 new songs. These are both very, very new. I put them into a camera and then I sent them into a thing and I added the words because I don't know how to do that. I don't even know how to be on. I joined TikTok and the same day I got kicked out saying I did something wrong and I never even posted anything. So I've been frozen out of that. So I don't know how that works. But anyway, here is a share screen. And let's see. Okay. So these are 2 songs. The first one's a little longer. And I really challenged myself on this one here. I wrote this thing at the bottom. I'm really asking for people to go here and subscribe and do the likey thing. It's only been up for since 5 o'clock, so it's got 17 views, but only one person liked it, and the algorithm is not going to be happy about that. So I don't know what to say about that. You know, I hate all this technology, but I guess like, subscribe, and all that crap is important. So if you could throw me some love there. So I'm going to play this song, and then right after it is another one that's dedicated to the guy, Jesse Wells. And so this is my attempt because I've been online and I've been down my rabbit holes with all this thing. He wrote a song called Charlie the day after, and it's already unbelievable. And I don't know any other artist who really got on that line, and it appealed to everyone. It was really unusual for an artist to do that. And he's also got songs about Netanyahu and shit. So this guy's not playing. He's a poet. He's got a poet's heart and soul. He's from Arkansas. Anyway, this is another one, and it's my rant and my bitch in my head about ICE and what to do about it, rather than the next day, ICE did this, and we're watching people get beat, and it's like something. And so I started going online saying, don't these people have daughters and children and wives? And nobody cared. So I took that angle, talked to some people who actually have parents in military and a thing. And how do you feel about your parents that are just going out there? It's my job. I'm going to beat people. So I'm there. I'm at the police line in New York. I'm in Chicago. I'm in DC. I'm going to beat people. That's my job. So I said, well, so that's what this is about. And I really want your feedback on this one. Words, criticism, bitches, rants, wrong, anything. So here it is. Let me, I typed the words in, so.
No, Mom, no, Dad. They said, no, Mom, no, Dad, why'd you take the money? To fight against all humankind. Children said, oh, no, Dad, oh, no, Mom, Constitution, there is no right side on love. Why are you protecting the oppressors? You're gonna ruin loved ones' lives. You're gonna beat up on children now. You're gonna beat up on women too. Go to work for slavers and hunt human beings down. Obey dictators while hiding your faith from the whole world, but especially from yourself. Be a Nazi who would worship fear to end all human consciousness. Tell your soul and vote your right just to not see how you murder life. You're not a human father or a human mother, and we will not be your daughters or your son. You choose to obey hate while serving fear behind a coward's mask to protect your owners young. We will not be the children of ordered and owned kidnappers run with a pack of license speaks. You don't care if people live or die, or if to be human equals wear free speech. deserve no love of all men or women or the innocent children of this life. You're against love itself, against all nature, and you're fighting against all humankind. You've got no right to stop nonviolence and to obey those who are paying you to live a lie. You are ordered to kill anyone, and if you question that, you can't say you're right. Oh, but I was only following orders. Will not protect you in the end. That failed in Nuremberg, and it will again. This time without a paper clip. You know this kills us. And it rips out our heart. We will not be the children who inherit the chilling, cold-blooded deeds that you have done. You do not fathom how to raise a child or to teach it right from wrong. What's the next deed in your heart grown so cold to kill the art of writing songs? I will not play your program or game show. I will reclaim my grateful life. You're only terrorizing your own name. You turn your own blood into shame. You're not a human father or a human mother. We can't be your daughters or your sons. You chose to obey hate while serving fear behind the mask of a coward's gun while protecting just their young. They said, no, mom, no, dad. You took the money to fight against all humankind. The children said, oh, no, dad, oh, no, mom. There's the Constitution. And there is no right side of one love. And that's sad that that song had to be written. And then I upload.
You want me to go right to the next one, or you gonna put up some feedback?
Yeah, I wish we could have heard the chords that were played. That's the major part of it. I would have liked to hear the music that actually went with the piece.
It didn't play the music?
No, we just heard. Is it just on my end, or did you all hear music?
Oh, you know what? When you share screen, you gotta you're supposed to click that button.
Well, we heard you reciting.
You
But
heard the sing. You heard the talk. You heard the singing.
we heard every piece. We heard all of the vocals, but I didn't hear any music on my end.
The algorithm muted it because
Oh.
when you share screen, I think I have to reshare screen and hit the YouTube button. I forgot the little check marks. It's been a while.
Okay.
Let me reshare screen. Where is that little thing down here?
Yes, Jesse. I was.
Oh yeah, share sound.
I was saying that before the night began.
Optimize for
I needed
video.
one.
Optimize for video. I forgot. I didn't do the 2 check marks. All right, this should be a little better. All right. Well, whatever. I'll put the thing in the thing. You guys could maybe give it some love later on.
Loaded it,
Yes, sir.
and only so many seconds go, like a minute's worth. So here's the song, less than a day later. It's like I'm only gratitude, and this here's my body. It's as uncompromised as the air is not mine. It's as uncompromised as the air is not mine. Oh, I've never been so relieved There's place beyond hoping, dreaming and wishing, beyond wanting and needing and having enough, beyond wanting and needing and having enough, where I've never been so relieved. I'd die fast as honesty just to live true, maybe leave a few seeds to grow love where there's none, maybe leave a few seeds to grow love where there's none. Oh, I've never been so relieved. Then along came an artist who gave to an art form, and all without ego or leaving the ground, and all without ego or leaving the ground. Oh, I've never been so relieved. With songs more than sounds that could open closed minds, poetically breaking lost journalists down, poetically breaking lost journalists down. Oh, I've never been so relieved. It suddenly felt there's this space beyond art, like a rising star is not what's inside your eyes, like a rising star is not what's inside your eyes. Oh, I've never been so relieved. If fame is a poison, he will not die from that. Think less self-importance, or you're missing the point. Think less self-importance, or you're missing the point. Oh, I've never been so relieved. Some call him Jesse, the others proclaim the next Dylan or Woody or Willie or Pete, the next Dylan or Woody or Willie or Pete. Oh, I just never been so relieved. My soul's not for sale is my favorite quote from him. My soul's not for sale should also be yours. My soul's not for sale should also be yours. My soul's not for sale, it should also be yours. Oh, I've never been so relieved. So let me tell you what you think of that. You know, and do all the share likey thingy, algorithm, whatever it wants. I know there's a lot going on, so don't give up on art. This guy is, he's cutting a path. Jesse Wells, you know, don't look up to him. Don't God or idolize the guy like a star or a thing like that. Just get behind him, let him do his art, and let him go wherever it takes him. He's on a real path that it's like the song says. So he motivated that. And this, I've been on piano for 2 years now. I'm picking up a guitar all of a sudden again. So not a lyric writer. I mean, I'm not a singer-songwriter. I'm a lyric writer. That's how I see it. So if anybody wants to record anything I got, that's kind of like where I want to go with it.
Great work, CC.
Yeah, thanks for calling out the I forgot the buttons.
Yeah, just drop the
Yeah.
yeah, put it in the chat.
I put the two in a playlist. So sharing for you, anyone who ever does anything on YouTube, when you share it, always share from a playlist. If you share it from a playlist, it will always play your video next, unless the algorithm has got hungry and it decides to, you know, fuck you over on that one. But if you put it in a playlist, it'll play your piece next. Otherwise, YouTube will decide what the next thing is. If anyone didn't know that.
Okay, good night, Shocky.
All right.
Had you coming up.
Anybody have any insight on that
You
first
left
piece,
already.
especially?
Yeah, well, you know how we feel about ICE. I actually did a piece about ICE. And they're stealing babies and tearing families apart as well. Um, just the influence of them pisses me off because their whole perspective and their whole job, in my perspective, is to destroy that vision of what it means to unify and work together. Um, because when you look at the Hispanics here in America, um, they are doing the work. Um, and it's sad that more people haven't caught on. But I think that's why they're being targeted because they are building communities, they are building hospitals, they are building stores. And this is, they're not the first ones to do it, but they are the modern ones that are doing it today. And eventually, at some point, people are going to see and wake up and say, "Look, if we work together and unify, we can do it again. We can be successful in controlling our communities and building our communities and taking the money out of the hand of these major monopolies and just crumbling the whole system. Um, so I think that's why the Hispanics are being targeted because if you stare long enough, you're not going to just say, "Oh, look at them do, look at them do." You're going to say, "Look, why don't we do it? Why don't we do it?" So
I mean, the level of fascism that's out of the closet. I mean, they found somebody hung the other day.
Yep.
And the problem beneath the problem is that all these, that the cops and the military and these ICE people are taking paychecks. And when he passed that big ugly bill, that's money, that's our money that's paying for them. Their cars, there's 17 cars to go around and get somebody in the back of Walmart, boxing shelves. I mean, that's all our money that you so-called there. But the problem is that their conscience, only South Park has gone after ICE and these things really and made it out there. So as a nobody poet amongst our little community here, putting a music song out, not even in the folk and music world, to take that angle, what I'm looking for is my peers to say, has anybody taken that slant yet? The conscience of the children of the badges and the guns doing this work, not the people pulling the trigger saying, here's a $50,000 bonus, now bring me 10 people a week. The peer pressure and that. So that's kind of like,
see, I hate to cut you off, bro.
no, that's
Because
it.
you
I'll put
are
it in the chat.
touching
I'll put it in
some
the
big
chat,
points.
and I'm asking for your love here on this one here to push it
Yeah,
out.
put it in
Thank
the chat, and we'll chase it down and show you some support, some love. I do have people that are dropping. I know they want to share. It's been a lengthy night, so I want to make sure that people have an audience to share. Okay, so we'll put your link in the chat, and I'll chase it down, show you some love and support. But it's great to have you here with us, bro. It's been a while. Y'all show some love for CC Ashaka one more time.
Great work, CC. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good night, Nemo. Good night,
Yes,
Nemo.
good night, Boo. He's already gone, but love and support
All
for
right.
him and Shocky G just dropped.
And
Right.
Shaki off your list. Okay.
Yeah, I got it though. We're gonna keep going. Let's get through these last artists, and hopefully everybody can hang in there to hear from them. So with that being said, please open up your hearts and your mics as we welcome our next family member, Mr. Nation the Don.
Let's go. Woohoo!
Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Over the past couple of days, I've been in my feelings about love and have written on that from that angle. The first piece I'm going to share is I have two pieces. The first piece I'm going to share is called Money She Love. I Give Heart. She showed a guise of love. Mistakenly, I gave her my heart. She says that ain't that much. And I says that's all I've got. I ain't got no money. I ain't got that fame. I ain't got the type of power over everything. All I got is heart, soul, and mind. And I try to share it all with you when we meet every time. But she's looking for them ones. That cheddar chicken or cheese. Bread is her factor, my son. Her desire for cream causes me misery. Didn't know I'd fall for someone who choose money over loving just one. Gold-digging female hound, she thinks she's having fun. So before bankruptcy, I'm gone, letting her go run. She'll chase money, I'm not the one. See, I choose love over money every day, my son, 'cause only love connects God and everyone. And that's that first piece. And
Aw.
this
Thank you for tackling that because this is it's horrible today. That people just really don't care about love. And I'm not saying that that's everybody, but it's such people are so marketing themselves um specifically, and this is not a shot taken at the women because I love women, you know, to the fullest extent out of respect, you know, but they're to the point where they're really the market that they're placing themselves on it's ridiculous. Um
Mhm.
it's really ridiculous. And, you know, it's scary, man. You gotta really do the work and make sure that your choice is somebody who has an open heart and not focused on financial gain. Yeah, but go
Very
ahead, bro.
true,
I'm not
very
gonna
true.
keep.
Okay, this second piece is entitled Strictly Just Romantic. I cannot give you happiness. See, that comes from inside. But all I can give you is all of me to give to you, to be the man at your side. Whether we're thin or thick, whether we're poor or rich, whether we're healthy or sick, know that by your side I will stick. See, for you, my love is like what Prince said, AUT-O-matic. My love is the Energizer Bunny, long lasting. My love for you is eternal, everlasting. See, my love practices self control and fasting. And my love can sometimes be exposed with your dirty dancing. For you, my love is crazy, manic, maniacal, fanatic. But sometimes I lose myself to my hopeless side, romantic. And that's that piece.
Thank you for bringing love into the room, brother. Love is so necessary. I should say love to our brother, Nation the Don.
All right. I love it. I love it.
Thank you.
Yes.
Appreciate you.
Thank you for bringing the love. Love it. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Okay, so we lost Shocky. Um, we got three more people. Y'all hang in there with us. Let's get through this list. Um, yeah. Uh, Show some love for Nashawn the Dawn one more time, please.
Let's go, poet. You did your thing. I love it.
Yes, that's what's up. And while y'all loving on him, please keep your hearts and mic open for our next family member. Let's show some love for Zeta Stew.
Woo, Zinnia! Yes,
Yes.
poet.
Let's go, poet.
Sorry, y'all. I was trying to unmute. Thank you. Can you guys hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Okay, thank you. All right, this first piece is called Frenemies. Stood alone and danced to the rhythm of my own beat. But every time you sang the blues, you expected a symphony. Don't make sense to me. Said you loved me just to hold on to me when in my shoes is where you long to be. Big time two-faced conniving four-legged female dog. But the bigger they are, the harder they fall, counting my blessings, and I don't count you at all, little Miss Dracula. Suck the life right out of a bitch, then pretend you attacking her. Volunteer lies when nobody's asking her. As for regrets, I have plenty. Like how I let you feel me with all your empty. How when you hurt me, I showed you empathy, allowed my conviction when you the one who reoffended, got me taking ownership when you the one who name is in. I was never playing games. You the one who came to win. Stay checking your reflection, but you never looked within, never kind or no kin to me. Not even a friend to me. Only pretend to be, dogged me out, so I know you wasn't into me, just a friend of me, the mental's arch enemy. One of the fallen's most lucid illusions, having a person to share with all life's confusion, trauma bonds, infusion. It's our ability to trust we in jeopardy of losing. Pretend to understand how I feel just to reopen a wound and make sure it don't heal. Stay dishing out then say you can't deal, can't foot the bill, so like usual you steal life on the real, guess you can't get out, Jordan Peele. Quick to destroy what you can't rebuild, just cop a squat on the rebel and chill. Taught me a lot, you proof that the devil is real. What was good for the goose was never good for the gander. I could never understand her, the ways of a gambler. Had me drowning in uncertainty. Told me she would be there knowing she had plans on hurting me, deserting me undeservingly. Soon as she thought she was all right, soon as she had a ring, I guess she forgot everything. Like how I'm the one she called in a fright. When her and hers had a fight, she needed 100 on the lights. Plenty of crooked shit I did to make sure her and hers was straight. Plenty of times the only meal they had was off my plate. Return my love with spite. Should have left you to the night. Like a tree fell in the forest and the only one that heard was me. I'm the forest and the tree. Tried to knock me down because in my spot you long to be. Use my pain as your pedestal. Let envy seep through your veins. And everything changed. Or was I blind from the beginning? All I saw was a friend and all you saw was competition. All your plotting was so vicious. On the surface was my people, but in the mid you went medieval. Bet to this day you think you real. Keeping people around you afraid to tell you how they feel. You can never hide too long. Your true face always revealed. Devil in plain sight, cross only deceiving fools. You lie, hide behind the church and use the Bible as a tool. With friends like you, who needs enemies? Good thing you never meant more than my pen to me. And that's that piece.
Last line. Yo. That was fire. Oh, that was fire.
This next piece is called The Sacrifice. Alive, able, and abundant advisor. Amazing anchor. Accommodating, affirming, almighty, awe-inspiring, ascending angel. Beckoning believers. Baptizing backsliders. Betrayed. Beautiful body brutally beaten by barbarians, bearing burdens beyond blame. Christ, creator. Cross-carrying crusader, cruelly crucified, Calvary came, death denied, dominion, defending, divine, dependable, dynamic deliverer. Exceeding expectations, ever evolving, evoking every eager ear, endless enemy fighting, flawless, forgiving Father. Fueling fellowship for faithful followers, glorifying God, guardian. Generous grace grants a holy helper, healing heavy hearts. Hallelujah. 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 Infinite, inexhaustible, incredible intent, joyful, jubilant, just Jehovah, Jireh, Jesus, knowing keeper, king, loving, long awaited, limitless life giver, love, man's magnificent, merciful miracle, master, Messiah, nurturing nature, never in necessary, omnipotent, opulent, outstanding observer of people, prayer, praise, preparing paradise, quietly quilting quality, rising, resilient, rebuking, rebellion, right side, reliable, righteous ruler, restoring, redeeming, stumbling, student seeking, sanctuary, trusting the tried true, triggering triumphant testimony taught through the unchanging, upstanding victor's word. We, willing warriors, wait without wavering. We, willing warriors, wait without wavering. We, willing warriors, wait without wavering. We witness. X factoring you yesterday, yearning you, yearning Zion. That's that piece, you guys. Thank you.
Woo! I love that
on.
piece.
Yes. I love
Yes.
alphabet poems. Ooh, y'all are so good when you do that.
I know. I love it. Oh my God, fire. Fire.
Yeah, that was so. You whipped them poems. The first one you just
Friend of me.
yeah, you just came with the cast iron pan and just went upside somebody's head with that one. So yeah, that was crazy. But yeah, the moment I recognized what you was doing with the alphabets, I was like, okay, yeah, she cutting up tonight. Great work, great work.
Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it.
Y'all gotta see that the alphabet one live. I got to see it live. Oh
Oh
my
yeah.
God. Yes. Yes, fire.
That's what's up. Don't be rubbing it in too much. Where can we see it? Is it on the stream somewhere? Or we gotta be in person.
Y'all gotta be in a natty.
You just
The
trying to get me.
natty.
You trying to get me to come to Cincinnati? I know.
Yeah.
Is it cold yet?
No, and don't be jinxing us. Look,
No.
don't be jinxing us. Yes. Oh, yes. Yeah. If we have a show, Zeta gonna be there.
Hey, we need to work something out.
We do.
Yeah. Y'all show Z the Stu some love one more time.
That was
Woohoo!
fire. That was fire.
Fire.
Photo.
That's what's up.
We love you too. We love you back.
That part, all of that. All right, let's keep the energy flowing. We got a couple more. Y'all, please open up your hearts and mics as we show some love for our next family member, Mr. Grove and C.
Let's
Let's go,
go.
poet.
What's
I know
good,
this poet.
peoples? Oh, I know you too, poet. What's up, Lady K? First, I want to shout out to Granny's boys because I am a self-proclaimed grandma's boy, and
What the hell is grammar and speed? Oh, my
it's a
bad.
blessing to be in the room. So I'm gonna just go ahead and get into this because I know my family on the East Coast getting tired. Untitled. As we watch the deliberate destruction of this thing we once called democracy, my heart is breaking so badly and it's getting harder to look away, actually. We are seeing everything yet feeling nothing as the treachery happens almost every day. Ignorance brings chaos, not knowledge. It is now in these turbulent times and in these very fragile moments that we are witnessing how and why America is not great. I mean, that's like saying a hanging tree was chosen because it provided shade. It is now time to bury all the lies that we were all told during our youth. Now is the time to face the hard and sad truth as the old levels of hate and bigotry take on a new and unprecedented form, raising to the new heights of radical racism and These are not changes for betterment of our crumbling society or our children. Yet we are now the captivated audience, certainly becoming gluttons for punishment as an idiot destroys a desperate nation. Our decline is happening so swiftly, right before our closed eyes. Acting as if we don't see it happening won't make the consequences any less devastating to us all, because pride comes before the fall. Just be present of where your feet are as you stand to the left or to the right, while mistaking comfort for freedom and overwhelming cruelty for strength. And yet I also wonder, have you ever stopped to wonder why the main goal is to divide and conquer? It's obviously to keep us so much farther apart so that we won't be able or willing to stand together, no matter the weather, rain, sleet, hail, or snow. And they really think they're being clever by using the simplest of tools, making fools out of all of us, just to keep us divided in their attempt to conquer our minds. A ploy used against the brainless. Oops, I meant to say brainwashed. While I, for one, refuse to be confused or distracted by this new set of rules, simply because being separated is so played out, yet the division is getting much deeper. Poem.
Yes. I like it.
Speak on it. Speak
Much
on it.
appreciated.
Yes.
Okay, I got one more for you real quick. Let's see. Country shit, AKA soul food.
Ooh, I like this poem.
I'm country like an old-fashioned Southern breakfast, bacon, cheese, eggs, and grits. Some people like their grits savory, other people like their grits sweet. Savory or sweet, it's all right with me. I just like grits. Toast, and I prefer strawberry jam, homemade biscuits, and molasses on a plate, poured over cold butter. But the biscuits gotta be warm. I'm country like long walks down the railroad tracks. I'm country like tobacco roads, tobacco fields, long were the roads by design. I'm from where the roads were winding. 2 lanes to be precise would lead you to the next town over. Country like long unpaved roads. We called them dirt roads, obviously, kicking up much dust. There were always dirt roads and plenty. There used to be very few paved roads, if any, where I come from. I'm country like greener pastures and high humidity, sweating profusely right after a shower. I'm so damn country. Like a country boy and southern gentleman, not kicking up too much dust or causing a fuss. Because where I'm from, you didn't have to be hard as long as you stayed solid. I'm country like banana pudding with vanilla wafers, cherry yum yum, the dessert that came along after I graduated and moved and migrated west to serve my country. I'm country like my grandmother's homemade cheesecake. And damn, I almost forgot about the peach cobbler. Dirty rice, fried chicken, dirt roads, red clay dirt to be exact. Layers full of vital nutrients that always stained the soles of my favorite white tennis shoes, leaving behind the evidence of such a beautiful and powerful movement. The process of learning about technique and terrain and the gravel rocks as a revolution begins with a very faint whisper, which indicates change is now here. I'm country like lima beans and cornbread, collard greens and fried cabbage, a southern drawl, and string beans at the barbecues and the cookouts. I'm country like tobacco barns leading to the tobacco fields as we travel down these tobacco roads just to get there. I'm country like.
You already know how I feel about that poem.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
I love it. You
Thank
made
you,
me
guys.
hungry. I want some dessert.
Right,
I made
right. You
myself
came
hungry
in
when I
talking
wrote
all that
it.
food. Look,
That
I had to
part.
change the title. I had to change the title to Soul Food after I read it the first time, and Lady K was there in the audience. I changed it to Soul Food.
Oh, heck, minus the lima beans. No lima beans. Okay.
What?
Great
Butter
work.
beans? I changed it to butter beans. How about that?
Okay.
You
Black
know,
eyed
he's
peas.
a
I
Hey,
forgot
Mr.
the
country
Speed,
black
it is
boy.
eyed
most
peas.
excellent, Mr. Speed,
Yeah.
hearing you today, sir.
Thank you,
You can be
brother.
country like Black Eyed
What's up,
Peas on
AJ?
New Year's Eve.
That's right. Yeah, but everything go
There
with the
it is.
cornbread. Yes,
Yep, there it is.
homemade
Black
biscuit.
eyed peas.
Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. For real, for real.
We
we
appreciate you being
appreciate
here.
you, bro. Indeed. Thank you
All
for showing
love.
up. And thank you for the shout out. You know, we
No
love
Yeah.
you
doubt.
the same, man. And that's the whole meaning of Granny's Boys, man, is to pay homage to those who came before us and paved the way for us to be. Sometimes we
Yep.
forget. So, definitely.
I was raised with my grandma though, so every time I hear that, it resonates with me extra, extra loud. You know.
I love it. I love it.
Yep.
Grandparents are important, of the utmost importance.
Yes, they
Very,
are.
very necessary.
Yes.
I'm a grandma baby too, so
Yes.
I
Right on.
understand.
Yes. Well,
Do you
big
mean
love,
to tell
man.
me
Yeah.
that all these years that grown man speed was really grandmama speed the whole time? You've been saying it wrong
No,
all these years.
no, no. I'm grown man speed.
I'm
Oh,
grown.
the
Okay.
real dirt.
Grandma's boy speed. How about that? Grandma's boy
That's what I'm
speed.
saying. There's
I
some
like
kind of
that.
tweak
I
on
like
that I'm
it.
like, oh, here we not. Now we really know the real dirt on the real name. I've been writing your flyers for years and I didn't know that.
Right. No,
That's
he gotta
what's
put
up.
some prop on that grown man. So it's grown man speed, grandma's boy. Look, there it
There
is.
you go. Grandma's boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Y'all show some love for
Grown man speed. He earned that. Look.
Did I cut somebody off?
I don't think so.
Okay, I thought somebody was saying something. I'm sorry. It must have been my baby. But yeah, y'all show some love for Grown Man Speak one more time.
Woo!
Yes, yes, yes. All
Let's
right, let's
go,
spin the
poet.
block one more time before I wrap it up. Is there any rule breakers out here that haven't raised their hand that want to share tonight? Last call. All right. With that being
Just
said,
want to say
everyone.
thank you and good night.
All right, CC.
Thank
Thank
you,
you, brother.
CC.
All right. Okay, so we up to our last artist. Everybody, please open up your hearts and your mics as we bring forth our last family member of the evening. Y'all show some love for Coach Ja Smalls.
Let's go. Woo, coach.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what it do, what it do, what it up, that's what it be. It's late, so I'm gonna jump in real quick. I ain't gonna take a whole lot of y'all time. These two pieces is brand new, so we're gonna see how it's gonna work out. You know what I'm saying?
Get naked.
This poem is called Rosa Parks 2.5. This poem is called Rosa Parks Tells Her Story in Midtown Manhattan. Nah. This poem says, Mother Parks, can I share your story? Man, these feet been screaming louder than the block party speakers with the bass turned all the way up. And my eyes move left to right, catty corner and back again, scaling the place like 5-0 in another bad creation. Every seat looking like, nah, not you, fam. But this one, the last one before the borderline. The one seated at the edge of the world, that space just beyond the sign that's spelled in the same color they hang from trees. I plant myself comfortable here. And then the tap on your shoulder, colder than the landlord's breath on the first of the month. colder than an overseer's shadow, whispering, now you know better. With that voice, with no face, just privilege spilling out of his eyes like leaky faucets in project buildings. And here I am, my meek shoulders want to say, look, but don't touch. Because these 10 toes need some room to breathe. So demanding space on this day is an obligation, time and a half just carrying me through this long ass day. But it ain't last long. It never does. And them boys came in to collect the scraps of me left in this seat on that island, just past that border, rough hands and mean voices, America's history on heavy, without a pause. So yeah, on that day, I saw rest without peace. Slept on a cold bench behind steel bars, and them boys watching me through the whole night. And all they remember is whatever they read in that fucking paper. All right, that's number one. I'm gonna see if y'all can figure this. Just go with this one. I come here often, clocking in like time don't stop. See, at my age, it's kind of called routine. A rinse and repeat scene like loop beats in the SB 1200 in the dream. Yeah, I'm old school. Sometimes it's really what it is. Just a place with the same old funk in a different space, but no matter the zip code, it's always the same ass stall. So peep it. Different cats, same fight. Brothers post up like it's a urinal cipher, dropping tracks in porcelain mics with no Grammys, just grime, and then aim be criminal. Like chalk lines in yellow puddles, splash zones official. It's wild. Cause some, they don't measure up, I guess. Like math without digits. Spillage on the floors like they busted leaks with no limits. And my kicks, my poor kicks, man, my shoes stay dripped in footprints made with human ink. Souls stained souls from strangers thinking they ain't part of the funk. But yeah, we all got stink in us from times, especially when the flush goes through. And that noise in the toddy bowl, man, just carry us through the rest of the moments. This stall, it's a jungle jammed in tile and chrome, a sticky sermon on manhood alone. Faucets got more rust than trust. Soap dispensers chilling and empty, crusty, looking like they gave up to. And the mirror, foggy truths at best. Reflections bury the residue blues, you wipe it, but it's never clear, never clean, cause that funk, it just ain't around you. It's near you, it's under you, you're standing in it, it's your feet, it's you, it's me, but yo, hey, who am I to cast the first stone? When I too am a repeat visitor to the same tile temple of sin, I'm just another patron at the same old stall trying to behold my balance. But this world that we in, where even relief don't come clean. So I tip my snapback and I nod at the ghost of flushes past. Step into the mist and let the door close behind me, cause one thing's for sure. There is a place where men gather, and gold liquid covers the flooring like unwanted artwork. The beat changes, but the funk goes on. And it lasts, as confusing as it may seem. This is a daily trip to the baseline of a public bathroom stall. If you ever been in the men's bathroom,
The beat
so
changes,
listen,
but the funk goes on. That's what's
What
up.
did you say? When you were like tempt the tile? What was that line?
Hold on, let me go back because this is brand new. Let me see.
It was like something about tempting the tile of temptation or something like that.
Let me go back. Let me find it. Let me find it. Let me find it. Because this
I
is
think
all
it was
brand new.
towards the end, I think.
So
But that
it's,
line, but now knowing what you're talking about, that just makes it even more funny.
yeah, I mean, if you ever
When you
been in
wrote
the
this, Ja, how much of it was for nothing to do with the men's stall, but the metaphor for all of life is it's kind of a shitstorm, and how
well,
much?
that part, believe it or not, that part came later because I was really disgusted. Like I hate using public restrooms because of that. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. That stall is terrible.
One of the
And,
beautiful things about poetry is you can't control the listen. Sometimes you write a poem and then you put it
that
out
part.
there, and what's
That
really in
part.
there is what they hear, not what you wrote, what you wanted to wrote, what you think you're going to wrote, what you're saying. Hey, everybody, I'm saying this now. You hear my this. Don't
Right.
that doesn't play. You
That
can't
don't play.
control the listen is a good lesson to learn in this game, which is not a
Mm-hmm.
game at all.
I'm trying to find the line. I
No,
gotta read that.
my
It's
thing
all
is
good. When you do the when they post it, I'm gonna look for it and I'm gonna put it in the comments when they
Yeah.
post
Let
this
me know
on
because
YouTube.
I
But it
definitely
was
want to get.
something I don't always do well with like catching the lines in the moment, but it was something. But yeah, I'm gonna watch it on the playback and I'll put it in the comments what I was thinking.
Yeah, I listened
Bet,
to
bet.
the
Yeah,
whole.
just hit me up
gonna
so I know what
bet.
it is. The
Yeah,
funny
now
thing is,
I'm curious too.
The funny thing is, I don't normally do a lot of rhyming in my stuff, but I felt it today, and I was happy because I don't rhyme a lot with my poetry. So I was finding little rhymes in here. I was like, "Oh, that's dope. I like that." So
Internal rhymes are where it's at too. Bury the rhyme.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's a good skill to get into, not having to rhyme is like that's meter and dot and dash and free verse. You don't have to
yeah.
play.
Hey, that was good stuff though. That was good stuff. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
I hear the deeper piece. I think you should work it. I think beyond the metaphor is where it's at.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's always that. I
And
was
here's
going to read something else, but I just felt like I wanted to hear it because I just wrote that today after going in the damn restroom at the damn pizza shop, and it was like,
hey,
man,
inspiration comes everywhere.
Yeah,
Always.
don't ruin my vision for the pizza shop, you know.
Oh
You know,
Lord.
especially somewhere we get food because man, like if the bathroom's nasty, you question whether they washing their hands before they
They
bag your
probably
food.
aren't, Mr. Woods.
Oh
You
God.
know,
Thank
like
Oh
you
man, now
know,
you're ruining my transcendent
really
yeah.
metaphor
ruined
here.
I mean,
Oh.
you know, that's you know, you know, all right. Everybody, please show some love, Coach.
Everybody,
Before we do, I'm sorry. I want to take a moment and wish Tamika happy birthday. Please tell
Yes, happy birthday,
Happy birthday!
I'll
Happy
tell her
birthday.
she sleep.
Okay. Well, she
They
can hear the
sleep.
playback.
Yeah,
Happy
yeah.
birthday, sir.
We wish you happy birthday.
I'll let her know for sure.
Okay, thank you. All
Mr.
right, go
Witz,
ahead,
go
Mr.
get your
Witz.
Z's, and thank you for letting me be this little mind flowery thing that I bitch about all the time. But I like to say shit, but so thank you.
I love truth, so you know I don't want to cut you off or
No,
stop
no, no.
you from
I believe me.
displaying.
I was my
Trust me.
mother. I was 13 the first time I ever said, "Ma, shut the fuck up." I know that my mom was a talker. She didn't say much, but it's a story. It's a story.
Good night, Jesse
You got it
Marie.
on this.
You take your curse and you make a blessing out of it. That's what you do.
Amen.
All right, come on, let's get everybody in here to say good night. Who was that we just lost?
Jesse
Good
Marie
night and
left
good
out.
love,
Good
everyone.
night. Good
Everybody, come on in.
Good
Come
night.
on
night,
in the house.
everybody.
Good
Jalea,
night. Good
Good
night.
nice
night,
having you in the
everybody.
space.
Time
Girl,
to get to work.
Bessie, Brandy.
Yes, I'm
Good night.
here. I had to leave, but I came back, y'all.
Yes,
No, we
ma'am.
love you.
We
Thank you for
love
being
you.
here.
Good night, everyone.
Lady
All
Hello
right,
to
K.
everyone
blessings,
I never met
everybody.
Good
before.
You know,
night.
thank y'all for
Sidekick.
showing up and showing out, and for staying for the duration of the show. I know it's lengthy. It normally is, but we can't do it without you. So thank you for being here.
Okay.
It's full
We
support.
love you
Love y'all.
Put
guys.
that little thing in the
Night.
thing. I remember. I appreciate you
Love
guys
you
pushing that
guys.
forward. Thank you.
Thank
I'll
you.
make sure it's sent out every week.
Ciao, ciao.
See y'all next week. Hopefully.
Yes. We look
Yes.
forward to it. And
We
we're
look
rearing
forward to
down
it.
on our 100th episode.
Yep.
Right
This
now
was
we
92.
talk about love poems and alcohol.
Love poems and alcohol.
When's number 100?
They
It came
said
and went.
everybody need to bring a drink. They said, come on in with your sippy
No, it's
sip
coming up. It's
or
coming
whatever.
On the
up.
it is.
100th episode?
If you yes, the 100th episode is coming up. I'll post it ahead
What
of
number are we
time.
at?
We're at
92.
92.
Oh, 92. Okay.
All right.
It'll be
Way to
holiday
go.
time.
Yeah.
Yes.
You'll have the pantry stocked.
right. Say
Well,
that
I
part.
don't drink, but I'll
It's
be
like
drinking
buying
some
candy.
water.
You're not going to give none away.
You know,
Right.
this non-alcoholic beverages are also, welcome.
Yes.
We
Absolutely.
just want to have a good time.
2 drink minimum. I get it.
We're gonna try not to do
Bring your
any.
O'Douls if you need to.
There you go.
I just want everybody to have a good time for the 100th episode to be a celebration. We're just gonna do love poems, happy vibrations.
Feel
whatever
good.
love is to you. But just joyful stuff. We're gonna stray from the political agendas for just that one evening, just so we can all just leave with a smile on our face and love in our hearts.
I love it. Now y'all need to do something in person before I leave out of the country.
Listen, where you trying to go? You leaving us?
Where are you going?
I'm going back to Dubai.
Dubai. I knew she was gonna say.
Listen, I know that's right. I ain't even mad at you.
Is it
I
to
seen
home?
it.
That's going to be
I seen
home?
it.
Yeah.
Man, well, we might have to come visit you out there. We can put on a show out there. Shoot.
You better get a 12-bedroom. We could fill that up.
Right.
Come on.
12 bedroom, 3 bath. The rent's paid, right?
Sure, we'll take 6 and
Right.
double up. We'll take 6 bedrooms and double up.
Yeah. Listen, well, you're gonna be doubling with.
Here we go, y'all.
All right, let's
you gotta
get on
wait till
out
number
here.
100 already. You can't wait.
Hey,
Yeah.
AJ's here. Hey, AJ.
AJ be sitting in the cut on us. He be coming in, but he be sitting in the cut.
Oh, he
working,
bounced
man.
up.
I'm working.
Oh, there he. Oh no,
I
that
ain't
was
mad
easy.
at you.
All right.
Been working, man. I got a whole bunch of new stuff, but I've been working.
Yeah.
Hey, you got to come on in here and bring it in.
Well, I've been here, sir, but I was just trying to finish up this new one.
Now you gotta
start
share it
getting
next
your hand up. I always make a final spin around the block.
And I heard it, sir. I heard it and I appreciate that. But I'll be back. I'll be in.
All right. We look forward to seeing you next week.
But almost 100 episodes, man. Congratulations for sure.
Thank you.
I'm
brother.
excited
It's been
for
a ride.
y'all. That's
For
a
us,
huge
this
accomplishment.
ain't a y'all space. This is our space. Like none of us could be here without the other. We would have stopped at episode 2, for that matter. So it's the fact that you all continue to come and pour into this space that makes it a home. So this is our space.
I'm excited. Well, y'all have a good night. I gotta get
You
up early
too.
in the morning.
So do I. So
We
do
do
I.
too.
Listen.
So do. Yeah.
All right, love y'all. Good night.
Love y'all too. Good night. Good night, sidekick.
Later.
Good night,
All right,
AJ.
Later.
Peace.
Peace. I think sidekick may be gone.
Yes, I could probably have to tend to the babies.
All right, stop the recording and
Oh
then we'll
Lord.